Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. U.S. Senate passes resolution overturning SEC crypto rule on banks. Next, over 600 firms reveal billions in combined investment in Bitcoin ETFs. Also, global liquidity cycle to push crypto into next massive bull market, according to macro guru Raoul. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We have a quick request that doesn't cost you anything in order to help. Help us grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September, which would be our channel's 1-year anniversary. All we ask is that you click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. By clicking on these, it does help grow the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, U.S. Senate passes resolution overturning SEC crypto rule on banks. U.S. President Joe Biden said he intended to veto the joint resolution aimed at overturning an SEC rule requiring banks to keep customers' digital assets on its balance sheets. A majority of lawmakers in the United States Senate have passed a joint resolution calling for the Securities and Exchange Commission to strike down a rule affecting financial institutions doing business with crypto firms. In a 60-38 vote on May 16th, U.S. Senators passed H.J. Resolution 109, a resolution nullifying the SEC's Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121. The Commission's rule requires banks to keep customers' digital assets on their balance sheets, with capital maintained against them, a measure many lawmakers and industry leaders have criticized as stifling innovation. The tally, a stunning 60 yeas in the Senate vote, sends a strong signal that both houses of Congress across the political divide clearly disapprove of this rule, said the crypto advocacy group Blockchain Association in a May 16th X post. On May 8th, before the resolution passed the U.S. House of Representatives, President Joe Biden said he intended to veto the bill to protect investors in crypto asset markets and to safeguard the broader financial system. If the U.S. President vetoes the legislation, it will return to Congress and require a 2/3 majority vote to pass again. The threat of a presidential veto denies the fact that there is a growing awareness among the voting public, particularly young people, that crypto is something our elected officials should care about, said the Blockchain Association. The vote represented an atypical bipartisan move by the U.S. Senate, split 51-49 in favor of Democrats. According to Senator Cynthia Lummis, it was the first time this session of Congress passed standalone crypto legislation. The White House did not immediately release a statement on the resolution passing. It is clear there is an overwhelming opposition to SAB 121, and I urge President Biden to reconsider his previous statement of intent to veto the resolution, said Representative Mike Flood, who sponsored the resolution. The joint resolution could be a bellwether for a different crypto bill, the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act. The legislation clarifies the roles the SEC and Commodity Futures Trading Commission would have in regulating digital assets. It passed out of committee in July 2023 and is expected to be introduced in the House for a floor vote in May. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, over 600 firms reveal billions in combined investment in Bitcoin ETFs. Millennium Management is the largest Bitcoin ETF investor with a $1.9 billion investment. Over the past week, more than 600 firms have revealed significant investments in spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, in their 13F filings with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. According to the filing data, professional investment firms reported owning $3.5 billion worth of Bitcoin ETFs. Among them are Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, UBS, BNP Paribas, Royal Bank of Canada, and hedge funds like Millennium Management and Schonfeld Strategic Advisors. Millennium is the largest BTC ETF investor with $1.9 billion invested. It invested $844.2 million in BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, or IBIT, $806.7 million in Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund, or FBTC, $202 million in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or GBTC, $45 million in the ARK21 Shares Bitcoin ETF, or ARKB, and $44.7 million in the Bitwise Bitcoin ETF, or BITB. Schonfeld Strategic Advisors, a hedge fund with $13 billion in assets under management, was the second largest spot BTC ETF investor with a $248 million investment in BlackRock's ETF and a $231.8 million investment in Fidelity's fund, totaling $479 million. Booth Bay Fund Management, a New York-based hedge fund manager, declared a $377 million exposure to spot Bitcoin ETFs with $149.8 million in IBIT, $105.5 million in FBTC, $69.5 million in GBTC, and $52.3 million in BITB. Pine Ridge Advisors, a New York-based advisory firm, announced a $205.8 million investment in spot Bitcoin ETFs with $83.2 million in IBIT, $93.4 million in FBTC, and $29.3 million in BITB. Morgan Stanley revealed a $269.9 million investment in GBTC, making it one of the largest GBTC holders. Aristea Capital, an alternative asset manager, revealed a $163.4 million investment in IBIT. Graham Capital Management, a Connecticut-based investment firm, declared a $98.8 million investment in IBIT and $3.8 million in FBTC, while CRCM disclosed a $96.6 million investment in IBIT. Fortress Investment Group, a New York-based investment firm, disclosed a $53.6 million investment in IBIT. Spot Bitcoin ETFs launched in the second week of January, with massive demand in the first 3 months since they launched. However, in recent weeks, inflows have dwindled significantly. Despite the recent slump, hundreds of financial institutions have revealed billions of dollars invested in spot BTC ETFs. Our next top headline: Global liquidity cycle set to push crypto into next massive bull market, according to macro guru Raoul Pal. Former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal thinks the global liquidity cycle will drive crypto prices higher. In a new YouTube video, Pal tells his 703,000 subscribers that there are currently macroeconomic sources of liquidity everywhere, including upcoming monetary policy choices from the U.S. Federal Reserve. The Real Vision chief executive also notes that global liquidity increases in crypto macro summers. Obviously, in 2020, it went bananas because of the pandemic, but 2016, 2012, these were good periods for liquidity. And guess what? Crypto, technology, they all rose. Then you get into fall. Fall is often when the real fireworks happen. Liquidity keeps pumping and eventually tops out into winter. That's when you get the corrections, the crypto down cycles. So we've got the best 2 parts of the cycle to come. Powell says he's pretty much 100% invested in Solana right now, plus a few small meme coins and other bits and pieces. The Solana/Bitcoin cross chart and the Solana/ETH cross chart look so compelling that I'm like, if my job here is to make as much money as possible, I'm just going to own the thing that I think is going to go up the most. Solana is trading at $160.33 at time of writing and is up 13.5% in the past 24 hours. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.